Okay, now can you hear me? Now can you hear me? No? Well, now can you hear me? Okay. 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 Yay! Megan says we can hear us now. The app is completely new. I put in here to do it horizontally like I always do it, but YouTube is messing with me again. Now I don't know where to look. Okay. Okay. I'm doing okay. I guess I'm vertical today, friends. At least I don't have to flip it around. Or maybe I do. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I use my iPhone, friends, to to do the live streams. It's just easier. Um so yeah, so I'm doing the mobile thing here and I go do horizontal and it says actually, do I have an opportunity? No, I can't change it. Well, well, Ricky is saying to rotate the camera. Okay. I don't know if I will. I kind of like seeing it. Um, okay, looks fine, they say. I'm going to move my screens so that I can actually see things because this looks different now. Okay. Well, hi everybody. It's it's a lovely Sunday. It's good to see y'all. I'm telling you, I've been, you may not realize it, but I've been working my ass off, friends. We've been doing some throwback episodes, which don't take me as long to prepare because I've already recorded the reactions. I just have to put them together and record a new intro, a new outro, upload them, do all that stuff. That takes less time than reading in and doing a fresh episode. So I'm doing this during the month of December for a few reasons, my friends. Um, we're not doing it all the time, but the first reason is that we are having a sale all month long on our Patreon. A bunch of people are jumping in, which I really, really enjoy, but there is a 20% off deal going on, my friends, all this month, all the way through the end of December. You can get 20% off any tier in our Patreon, patreon.com/Doug Helvering. And you can get into the low tier, the middle tier, the high tier, or even Doug's Angels. The first month is 20% off, or this is where the savings is, my friends, the first year. Choose an annual membership and you get even more savings than you would normally get. It is our way of just inviting people to jump into the Patreon if you haven't had a chance to. So all this month we are sharing a lot of these videos and reactions and content that we've done on Patreon this year that I have not yet shared to YouTube. And I've got a bunch, y'all. I've got a bunch of things that I want to share. And it's giving me an opportunity, having less time. One, it lets me put a bunch of videos out, which is good. And the other thing is, it gives me a little more time to do my writing. I am feverishly finishing up my portion of co-writing a book on the songs of Big Big Train, a wonderful band, and they've got a wonderful discography. And I've been writing for the last few days on a 23-minute track called The Underfall Yard, and it just kicked my ass, but I finally got to it and got it done. It's difficult to write an analysis write-up using language that describes music. It takes practice, friends. It's not easy to do. Yeah. So I've been working on that, and like yesterday, I put a good 8 hours in, and I think just in the Underfall Yard, I've got 20 hours of work just in that one essay, because it's a song that deserves my best, friends. It's a wonderful piece. And so for a lot of the rest of this month, I'm finishing up a few essays and I'm writing on their new album, which doesn't come out until February. But I am lucky enough, the band has given myself and our co-author an advance. We get to hear the album because they want us to talk about the new album, because when the book comes out, guess what? The new album will be out too. So we want to include that, y'all. And I'm excited. I'm really excited. It's shaping up to be a great project, and that's what I'm really busting my rump trying to get done. And it's fun. I haven't done this style of writing in a while, and it's a good way to exercise my brain. So this past week, yeah, Kelly, including Doug's Angels, yeah, all of the tiers, including Doug's Angels, get on in there. Um, Ricky is asking, how many songs have I covered? I will end up writing about 30 to 35 analysis essays about individual songs from Big Big Train. Most of their big songs, especially their story songs, we are including in that. And yeah, we're getting close to finishing all of that up. With the new album, Woodcut, it's going to be a concept album. So what I'm thinking is that I'll write on the entire thing and talk about some of the leitmotifs and the recurring motives that go from song to song and get recalled throughout that narrative album. And we're also going to look at individual songs on the album as well. But y'all, it's been about a year and a half of work. I think we started in the summer of 24, and it's been a struggle. It's been not a struggle. It's been work, but good work. So I'm ow, hit my knee. Ow. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the opportunity, and I'm really excited to see the result of it here in the coming year. Let's see who is here. Oh, Maggie's here, and I heard Trixie pop in. Well, there you go. The whole fam's here. You can hear her coming because of her cone. Yeah. It just like flaps against things and then yeah. She comes in. Who all is here? Let's see. Steven's here. Soggy's here. What's up, Ricky? There's Dit Mavic, Madman. Madman, they are doing a tour next year, but it's only going to be in Europe. It's only going to be in Europe. And we are hoping to be in England for the final week of the tour, so that we can be at a few of the tour stops. So that's going to be great. Yeah, Kelly, she's on the cone of shame if for no other reason that she's got a wart or two kind of on her cheek that we're going to get removed from the vet. But for right now, she keeps picking at it, and we're just trying to keep her away from her face. Yeah. So we're saving funds to get that taken care of. So yeah, we got indeed. Let's see. This past week we shared a song from Dream Theater's Awake album. That was our 100th extended play lounge episode. I did an entire album reaction to it. It was our 100th back in October, I believe. And 6 o'clock was the very first song on the album, so that's what I shared. And it was boy, that was a fun album, an early album. I'm trying to She's very y'all are distracting me. Yeah, the dog is having a good old time over there. Just the first song is on YouTube, y'all, but the entire album reaction is on Patreon. Check it out. By the way, if you want to get in on the 20% off discount, I messed this up. I didn't tell you. The discount code is Daily Doug 2025. You've got to put that in, otherwise you don't get the discount. Okay, Daily Doug 2025. That's the discount code for Patreon. So we heard 6 o'clock from Awake from Dream Theater on Monday. We did Legion Leaf from Fairport Convention. How about that for a throwback album, y'all? I was enthralled by it. Absolutely enthralled. I'm a sucker for folk rock, and That was some great British folk rock, and it was just a thrill to hear Sandy Denny sing for an entire album. Absolutely loved it. That is our last EPL of the year. I'm not going to do another one before January, and it was a Doug's choice, and that's one that's been on my radar for so long. I've been wanting to get to it and wanting to get to it, and every time I've heard snippets of Sandy singing or of Richard playing guitar or of Fairport doing their thing, I'm like, I gotta hear this album, but it never won a poll. So I took care of that and just put it in myself, y'all. I really enjoyed it. That's our latest EPL that's over there on YouTube. On Wednesday, we shared Rapture by Blondie. That was a throwback. I did that one back in, I believe, October as well. We shared If You Could Read My Mind from Gordon Lightfoot, a beautiful song. And of course, I had heard that one. I had heard that one over the years, but I'd never paid attention. It's kind of one of those, like, just how good it was. You know the one line, but don't really maybe know a whole lot. To get all of the background on that, it's just a beautiful melding of lyric and music. It really, really is. Gordon, one of the best that did it. And then we finished out, speaking of one of the best to do it, Peter Gabriel, y'all. We enjoyed some Sky Blue. Oh, that was so good. From Peter Gabriel, a live cut of it that included the Blind Boys of Alabama. And it was a circular stage. The boys were in the middle. Whoa. Yeah. Just unbelievable stuff, y'all. So good. Awesome. What's up? Fooney's here. Miyu is here. All right. We in profile. Margaret's here. Katja's here. We got more folks popping in. Yeah, Madman, that's Doug and I both relate to that. Snap, crackle, pop used to be the sound of Rice Krispies, and now it's the sound of me getting up. Indeed. Yeah. I got to back up because I keep hitting my knee on my desk. Well, y'all, if I hit it 3 times, I got to take a drink. What knee are you hitting? My left knee. Oh no, yeah, but I haven't hit it in the right spot yet. If I hit it in the right spot, I'd be crying right now. My left knee is in bad shape, friends. Your left knee has been jacked since you were a kid. Awesome. New gun guy. Transcendental Sky Guitar, the Phoenix and the Dragon, Volume 1 and 2 is the record for Sky Overture. Sky Overture, is that Uli John Roth? I've heard of that. I never have gotten to it though. I was gonna say we gotta check that out. Sure. Yeah. Madman, thank you. The deluxe Lamb Lies Down on Broadway box set. He says so excellent. The Dolby Atmos sounds incredible. Okay, talk to me about Dolby Atmos. I've got just regular, really good headphones. I've got a nice Bose speaker system here, at the computer that I can play, loud, but do I need like surround sound speakers to get the most out of that mix? How does that work? I'm not sure. Yeah. Groovy. Groovy. He says, put it on your Christmas list. What? I don't even have a Christmas list, y'all. I'm just trying to get to January. I don't even remember the last time. Like, we haven't actually had a Christmas list in forever. And every year, my parents are like, what do you guys need for Christmas? And we're like, well, I don't know. help with rent. It's, I don't know. Just cash is always good. Atmos uses 7 speakers and a subwoofer. I need to go shopping. This is what's about to happen. Well, we don't need to shop for that. It says Atmos aims the sound upward, so it's similar to a direct reflection. That's really fascinating. Cool, y'all. I don't know if I've ever actually heard a real like Atmos mix with the right speaker setup. I don't think that's ever happened, but that sounds like fun. 2 speakers are on the ceiling. Gotcha. That's interesting. I could probably set that up in here. I think they'd hear us from the next county, but I think that would be fine. Yeah. So we had a great week of episodes this past week. I have a mix of new stuff and throwback episodes for you this week. As much as I'm doing all of these throwback episodes during December, I did want to get back to one more Iron Maiden album before we finish the year. Um, let's see, when was the last time that I did an Iron Maiden album? I'm going back in my calendar. Um, we did When the Wild Wind Blows in August. Was it all the way back in June? Yeah, it was somewhere in time, I think. From May to June. Has it been that long? Wow. Okay. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah. Yeah, it's been half a year. So it's time, friends. It's time. Here's the thing. I was thinking about getting to the next album, but I was reminded that Iron Maiden has one of the best live albums of the late vinyl era. It's called Live After Death. It came out in 1985, and that's the one that I'm going to listen to. Y'all, a whole bunch of Iron Maiden fans have told me, don't forget the live albums, Doug. Now, some of the Iron Maiden music that we've heard has been from their live performances, but this is going to give us an opportunity to go back through that double album, and I'm going to do a side at a time. So it's going to end up being four episodes. I'm going to do side one this week. I'm going to do side two the following week, and then I'm going to finish the album in January. And we're going to have some fun times. Who said that? The Sagacious Man, Live After Death, 40 years old recently. Yeah, it came out in 85. Iron Maiden Live After. Trixie, hang on a second, girl. I'll be done in a minute.
She's
It
trying to
can't.
get up here on the couch
Oh,
with me. There's no room
yeah.
for her.
Yeah, we'll clean up.
I'm
We're
so
moving everything around with Christmas decorations and everything, and she's a little bit uneasy about everything being moved. Um, let's see. Let's see. The Iron Maiden Live After Death was released in October of 85. So it is 40 years old and a few months. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. So we're going to get to that this week, my friends, and it's going to be, I think, a really fun time. It'll be a great way to finish out the year. On Tuesday, my friends, on Tuesday, I am going to be giving the biggest fan favorites of the year. It is our 12 songs of Dougmas, and we'll have 12 tunes in the countdown. Now, normally, with our fan favorites, we ask our patrons to consider a certain genre or a certain topic. You know, your favorite songs with piano feature, your favorite guitar solos, your favorite road trip songs, your favorite live TV performances, stuff like that, relationship songs, those sorts of things. Um, in this last fan favorites of the year, I leave it completely open. I'm like, if you've got a song that would be like, if I did a reaction to it, it would be like me putting a present right in your stocking. Which one would it be? Pick a song. Now, I enforce a 12-minute time limit because I'm doing a bunch of these in a row, right? So, but yeah, but I ask people if there's a song out there that you've been like, I would absolutely love it if I got to listen to it with Doug and see what he thinks. That's the stuff that we're up to. And so people over on our Discord for a couple of weeks put forth their suggestions. They seed all of the stuff that's going to be voted on. So people say, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. And they upvote it. And so the top 21 songs got to Patreon, and now we're voting on them again. And the top 12 are going to make it into the video. Quite frankly, the voting is done, and I have not even looked yet at what songs are going to be included and which songs aren't. So stay tuned, friends. That'll be coming up on Tuesday. And
The 12 songs
I'm
of
excited.
Douglas is one of my favorite fan favorites that you do each year. Because it's not that people aren't submitting what they love the rest of the year, but the 12 songs of Douglas,
It's just open
where it
ended.
can be any genre,
Yeah.
anything, and it is what people like. It is I really want Doug to hear this and to share this with him, and for me to be able to listen to it with Doug, and it's his first time hearing it. I feel like I'm hanging out with my buddy and he's listening to my song and telling me what he thinks about it. It's a really special. I mean, that's always what fan favorites, and that's always what your videos are, but there's something about it being like sort of
personal.
It's not holiday music.
Yeah.
You can submit holiday music if you want
people
to.
do submit holiday songs.
But the fact that it's like, but the fact that we're looking at it as you doing this song as a gift to me, that makes it extra special.
That's fun.
What's
up, George?
Where'd it go? I gotta find it.
That's funny, Dip Mavic. 12 minutes. That's most of my suggestions gone. Yeah. It's difficult with prog, right? We've got some long songs that we really love. We do epics once a year where I allow longer tunes in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's difficult. But because I can't do a dozen 20-minute tracks. I don't have the time or the stamina to do that.
Kelly is pointing out that there has not yet been a yacht rock fan favorites, and I think we're missing out. I think that's a really fun idea. And I was gonna say,
that's one of the Sirius XM channels I actually listen to, Yatchet Ratchet.
I was gonna say that we could do that like during the summer months, because that's kind of when that's when is Sirius doing the yacht rock channel year round now, or is it still just like in the I think it's a summertime thing only.
I'd have to double check.
Anyway, I was gonna say we could do it in the summertime, but then I thought, you know what, why not do it like in January or February or something? It's winter months, we're longing for the warmer months. And let's do the music of the warmer months.
Our friends in the southern hemisphere,
there you go,
they're having
summertime there. So
summertime.
How's that again?
I'm not gonna try that again. She had it right.
There it is.
Yeah.
Summertime.
That's I saw who mentioned that. Flea has a new album, and I saw that Rick has an interview with Flea, but I haven't watched that, and I haven't heard any of the new music yet. I did get a chance to hear the new music from the Neil Morse Band. They've got a new album coming out. That was surprising to me, y'all. I was shocked because when Mike Portnoy rejoined Dream Theater, I'm like, well, he's not going to be able to take time to do all these side projects anymore, And here he is drumming with Neil Morse.
Yeah.
It shocked me.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. Cool. So we've got a new Neil Morse Band album coming out in late February, I believe. But great music. Great music. I'm all for it, man. Let me tell y'all more what we have coming up this week. On Monday, we've got side one of Live After Death from Iron Maiden. On Tuesday, we've got Patreon exclusive. It's the fan favorites. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to share Hold Your Head Up from Argent. That was a piece that won our fan favorites poll back in October. And be happy to share that with y'all here on YouTube. On Thursday, I'm going to go back to an earlier fan favorites video in the year, and we're going to hear some Guess Who, y'all. It's No Sugar Tonight and New Mother Nature. Those songs together, and that's a fun listen. I'll share that on Thursday. And then on Friday, it's not my brother's actual birthday, but it is close. his actual birthday is a week from tomorrow on the 15th, and that's when I'm going to do Live After Death Side 2. But for his birthday, I said, you know, what are you looking to hear? I haven't done a DJ Dan choice in a long time. And so he sent me music by a group called the Deftones. Now, as I look at the song that he has sent me, which is called Sex Tape,
Ooh.
I'm the older brother, so come on now. But it's got 53 million views. I have no idea who this band is, y'all. I mean, the only people that I know as the Deftones are the a cappella troupe from the university that I used to work for.
Yeah.
They were the Deftones,
Yeah.
you know, like Pentatonics. But
Yeah.
I haven't done any music by the Deftones on the channel. I don't even really know what genre of music I don't know if they're heavy metal or if they're alternative or rock or kind of emo. I have no idea, friends. So, but that's what my brother has picked for his birthday, and so that's what I am going to do.
Ricky says the Deftones will be a challenge for you.
Yeah,
And I
how
know
so?
you like that, so
How will they be a challenge? Like, is their
um
music really complicated? Fooney says I'm going to love Chino's voice. Okay,
I
okay.
wanted to comment on
Troublemakers, that's fun, Margaret.
there's something somebody wrote. I gotta go back and find it because I wanted to.
Mm. Somebody's asking what our friend John's been up to. He is continuing on in his doctoral studies, and he's busy, busy, busy. We think he's going to
Yes.
be back home for a little bit next month,
Yeah.
and so we're excited to maybe see him in about a month. Yeah.
There was somebody who was asking, I can't find it now or who it was. With apologies, I can't find the person who wrote it, but someone had said, I think it was Joaquin, said, when is the next Doug on Demand? Because he's thinking about rejoining council, maybe
1 week from today.
1 week from today.
The last Doug on Demand of the year is a week from today, on the 14th.
Okay.
Yeah. And on Saturday, the 20th, the Saturday before Christmas, we're having our last Council of Dougs hangout for the year, Zoom hangout for the year. And this one is like we do every year, or the last one of the year. We invite everybody, all of our tiers, anybody in the Patreon, all levels is invited to join us. So that's going to be a fun time as well. That's going to be on the 20th.
Nice.
Yeah. So you basically have a lot of what I'm doing the rest of the month. I'm going to be looking at sides 1 and 2 of Live After Death. I'm going to do the fan favorites. I'm going to be analyzing a holiday tune for our Behind the Score. That's coming up next week. I'll have another Doug's Dozen live stream coming up. We are going to do another music club on Discord, getting close to Christmas with our curated choral Christmas. That'll be I think volume 4 for me. I've done an hour's worth of Christmas songs that are very special to me. I put them together and present them to our like a podcast almost for our patrons, and so that'll be coming up before too long as well. And then y'all, by the time that we get to New Year's Eve, we're going to be doing a New Year's Eve live stream, not like at midnight, but we're going to hang out at our normal time in the afternoon here on the East Coast and chill and probably show y'all some a highlight reel from the year.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's December, friends. It's the last month of the year, and oh, Margaret, yeah, the holiday songathon. The what do we call that?
Oh, over on our Discord.
Yeah, we pick a day where we just have a whole day, and we try to keep it going from with people from different time zones around the world.
I think it's 8 hours that we do
nonstop. Folks putting in their favorite holiday tunes.
Yeah, it's sort of set up like in 2-hour blocks for different
We'll do that again.
For different time zones, so that like people during this 2-hour block who live in these time zones get to play their picks of holiday music. Yeah, whether it's Christmas music or Hanukkah or whatever, or just or not non-religious snowy winter, shenanigans.
Yeah, the holiday pot, right?
Holiday music.
It's gonna be great.
It's so much fun. It's a great day every time we do it.
I'm not sure when we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
We're still talking about
We
it.
gotta set that up.
Shane, have you heard the song that's to the tune of the Christmas song, but they changed the lyrics to be all about music theory? Yeah. Octave going down to major third.
Oh yeah.
And I can forget the rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nerd out, y'all. It's fun. It's fun.
I still remember bits and pieces of this really dumb yet also effective sort of like spoken word. I'm not gonna sully the name of rap by calling it rap, but it was it was a whole piece about rhythm. And like I remember and a crucis and a like just stupid stuff. But when I was in college, like when I was a freshman in college, we were taught that, and it was very helpful to learn about sort of like that 50 nifty United States.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Memorizing all the states. Yeah.
Steven asked, did you know Megadeth are going to on in the pictures next year? What are you asking, Steven? I know they've got a new album coming out, but I'm not sure what you're asking. Cool. Fooney's saying, speaking of Zappa, I finally watched the Roxy movie. You got to hear that version of Inca Roads. It's very different. I'm in. I haven't seen that either. Yeah, Inca Roads. That was my first. That was my introduction to Frank Zappa, and I think I got zapped the very first time I heard him. That was awesome. Really cool.
Put you on your paw.
Really cool. As a recap for those of you that are just popping in here, we've got side one of Live After Death from Iron Maiden. On Monday, we're going to be doing our fan favorites, our big fan favorites for the end of the year on Patreon on Tuesday. We've got Argent, Hold Your Head Up on Wednesday, the Guess Who on Thursday, and some Deftones on Friday. And don't forget, y'all, 20% off of our Patreon, all tiers, all this month. The code is DailyDoug2025. Daily Doug 2025 gets you your first month or your first year.
Tell them where they can find your Patreon.
Patreon.com/Doug Helvering.
Yes.
You know what I also should tell them?
What's that?
We are currently enrolling students in two classes. I am going to be the doctor, y'all, the professor in chief. We're doing some online classes in January and February. Each one of them is 150 per person. We do 8 1-hour sessions for once a week, once in summer, 4 in January, 4 in February. And the two courses, one is introductory. If you've thought, I wonder what the hell Doug's talking about, and that would be interesting if I could learn a little bit about what he's talking about. How do the triads work? How do the seventh chords work? How do the keys work? How do the intervals work? How do I make good melodies? How do the inversions work? How do the chords go from one? How do we know where to put them in what order? One to the other, to the other, to the other.
How does he know that it's in 4/4 or
and so on,
5/8 or
yeah. So that one's there for you. Introduction to musicianship. We'll also be including some ear training to connect your ear to what we're talking about. Yeah. Those sessions will be on Saturdays. Our more advanced course exploring chromaticism, y'all.
Ooh.
Yeah. In a tonal and non-tonal context. I'll take you through how you got to know like how to build all the basic stuff. And then it's like adding seasoning. You got a little salt, a little paprika,
Are we going to
some
build
herbs.
matrices? 12 tone.
If I have a
row
feeling that
matrices.
I have a feeling that we'll by the end of it we'll get to not only non-tonal pitch class sets, but we'll get to serial techniques and a matrix.
I am such a nerd. I love
Yeah.
building matrices.
Yeah. Yeah. So, if you want to be included in those courses, y'all, in the past, I've done courses through the Patreon specifically. I'm not doing that this time. It's just too confusing and too
Yeah.
clunky. Just email me and I'll reserve a spot. We can handle the payment later. I just want to get you reserved so that I know that you want to be in the class. You can email us at itsthedailydug@gmail.com. There's no apostrophe, right? ITS thedailydug@gmail.com.
This is me putting you on the spot a little bit because we haven't actually talked about this, but I'm just curious to know if there's somebody who's really eager to participate, but maybe they don't quite have the funds. Are you willing to like do you want people to let you know if that's the case?
Sure.
And, like
If you want to be in the class, but you're like, darn, it's things are a little tough. I'll work with you. I'll work with you. We got I love teaching. I'd rather have you in the class than not.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Good.
So let's work on it. Talk to me and we'll see what we can do.
And the other thing I want to mention is if you see the schedule and when Doug is, like when the teaching times are happening and you're like, I can never make that because of where in the world I live. Please email Doug and let him know because I'll bet that he could maybe fashion a discount for you where he just sends you the videos from each class session and maybe then you can enroll for a cheaper
Yeah.
lower cost.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
again, he wants to teach you if you want to learn from him. And and even if you can't be there live, that doesn't mean you should not be able to participate still. So yeah.
Shane, we're gonna watch Fotsec. Fotsec.
Oh, Fotsec.
That's a hefty piece, Shane.
Yeah.
I haven't listened or watched that in a long time.
Same
Long
here.
time. Madman's asking, here's a question. In movies where actors play conductors, like Amadeus or Immortal Beloved, Tar, Maestro, how close do they actually get in their actions as a conductor? Bradley Cooper in Maestro is about as close as I've ever witnessed a non-professional actually do on camera.
Yeah,
He was pretty good.
that whole Mahler scene with the choir and all, I was bawling my eyes out. It was so accurate.
I have a bunch of former students who were in the choir that recorded that was in the movie. They were in the cathedral and with Brad Cooper and the orchestra and doing the stuff. And
he looked so much like him. It was amazing.
And they all got little certificates. It's like you're included on a Grammy winning record, the soundtrack or something. I think.
Oh, I love that. That's fun.
Yeah.
I never watched Tar. I don't think I want to. I just based on things I've heard about it. I don't know. I don't think I don't know if I want to watch that.
Uger, man, I feel for you, my friend. Our friend Uger. I've been watching you for a long time. I lost my girlfriend and my job on the same day, and I'm quite inconsolable.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
I'm so sorry. Any advice?
You're not alone. That's what I would say. You feel alone, but you're not alone. Keep reaching out to your friends.
Ask for if you're feeling like like you need help, please do reach out to friends, ask for help, because help will be given
Yeah.
to you.
It's been
You
a
know what I
rough,
mean?
yeah, it's been a rough year emotionally for us. It's been a rough few years. There's a lot of stuff that's happening behind the scenes. Our health is changing, families getting older, the world is on fire. There's just so many stressors out there. And I've been at my emotional wits' end for what seems like months, y'all. And a lot of times coming on here and just chatting with y'all, being on the Discord and sharing a piece of music with somebody, having them chat back with me. It's just spending time with someone else and just being a human will keep you from kind of spiraling in place. Because when I separate myself from everything, that's when I get um kind of circular and it's difficult to pop out of it. Yeah, that would be my thing. Take a walk. Normally it takes me about a 7 to 10 minute walk to get my breath going, to get where I can get out of one emotional state and into another. And so, yeah, yeah, you're among friends.
You
You're
are
among
among
friends.
friends, and you're not alone,
Yeah.
for sure, like Doug said. And any the whole going outside, listening to music,
Mm,
if there's a if there's a feel good show or movie or
yeah.
multiples of those kind of things that you've enjoyed, like even if it's, even if it just simply
Mm,
is you going, I'm gonna count breaths, like I'm
yeah.
gonna count, like inhale for 4 counts and exhale for 4 counts, and you just do
Yeah.
that for like a minute. Any break you can give your brain
Yeah.
from
And you've already, sorry.
any break you can give your brain from, just to give yourself any distance
Yeah.
you can give yourself, or any kind of separation you can give yourself, even if it's brief,
Yeah.
from what's causing the pain, from the painful
Yeah.
thoughts,
I,
is healthy and good for you. It's good for your brain, and getting outside helps with that. And
yeah.
yeah.
I go back to, I think you've already done a good thing, which is mentioning it,
Yes.
right? Which is speaking up.
Yeah, what's that, what's that
We go
saying?
back to our good friend Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
What is mentionable is manageable.
Yes.
If you can talk about it, then you can manage it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're with you. You're not alone.
Awesome. What else do we
And
Oh,
hello
I
to
should,
all y'all out there who are
yeah,
going through
I should
things.
remind y'all what's coming up one more time before I go and get a late lunch and catch up on some football
Ooh.
that's happening. Y'all, so we've got a Maiden Monday. Tomorrow we're looking at Live After Death, side 1. And on Tuesday I'm going to be doing a big fan favorites video for our Patreon. It is the 12 Songs of Dougmas, and I'm looking forward to doing that this week. On Wednesday, we'll be sharing Argent with Hold Your Head Up, and then on Thursday, it's the Guess Who with No Sugar Tonight and New Mother Nature. And then on Friday, for the first time on the channel, by request from my little brother, we're looking at some Deftones and a song called Sex Tape. I better wear protection on that day. I don't know. I better put my hat on, right? Okay. Okay. So,
Shane mentioned bird watching, and an app called eBird. That app is great.
I
It's
don't know that
awesome.
app.
Well, you can use it to identify species
Cool.
by hearing their calls. And I can't remember. There's another app that I have that, like, you can put in the app. I saw a bird today. I live in this part of the world. It was, the bird was these colors, and then it'll show you, you maybe saw this bird or this or this. And
Can I put in bird song? I have a bird that sounds like this.
like, if you have a place to It sounds so stupid, and I'll never.
Look up here.
At our old apartment, Doug and I got a bird feeder, and then we were watching birds, and my sister was like, "When did you become 80 years old?"
Yeah. When
And
did you
we're like,
become old
"Listen,
people?
we're
Because we're
like,
sitting there like, look at the titmouse. It's cute. Oh,
they're
look, there's
so
a cardinal.
cute."
I mean, yeah.
But it's real.
It's wonderful.
It is so
It's
enjoyable.
wonderful.
And it's definitely distracting from the stressors of life. It sounds dumb, but it really is so enjoyable. It's so enjoyable.
Cool.
Anyway,
That's
yeah.
great, Madman. I look forward to hearing from what you got, Andrew. What else? What else?
Yeah, Metal Mark says bird watching has a different meaning in England.
Cool. Soggy wants me to wear the yellow jacket on Friday. I think I can do that. For the Deftones, I'll wear.
Nice.
I'll bring out the Freddie Mercury jacket
Excellent.
for that.
Do we know yet what kind of music the Deftones?
I don't think I've seen anybody tell me, but I'll find out soon enough.
To be a surprise.
Yeah, I'll find out soon enough.
Nice.
So that's what's coming up this week. The next big thing for the Patreon is not only the fan favorites that'll come out this week, but Doug on Demand is a week from today, our last Doug on Demand of the year. And y'all, I will put that information out this week and get to work. Get to work. I'm still going to be working on that big train book, y'all. I've got a few more essays to do, and we're getting to the new album as well. So we'll keep letting y'all know what's going on with that, and we'll see you along the way. Okay. So until then, I think that's all I have. What? What do you at? What do you got?
Margaret just, talking about wearing the yellow jacket.
Yeah.
Margaret says, shout out to our beloved Janine. Indeed.
Yeah.
And you know what? I've been thinking about Tom a lot lately too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially this time of year.
Yeah, because Tom passed a couple years ago in November, if I remember right.
Yeah.
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 Fooney, the best description is heavy shoegaze.
Okay.
What the hell does that mean?
It's think of
alternative metal.
Like new metal.
New metal. I like old metal.
Like Metal Mark said,
Rusty metal.
He would call them rock, generally speaking.
Cool. I'll look forward to it. Yeah, that sounds like what my brother would be into. Yeah,
absolutely.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So that's what we got coming up this week. I thank y'all for hanging out with me for most of this hour. And we're going to watch some football, get some lunch, and enjoy our Sunday.
You will super fast.
Super fast.
Shane mentioned that Chino from the Deftones has really interesting melodic choices, lots of extensions, 9ths, 11ths, 13ths. You'll love that for sure. So
lovely. I'll look forward to it. Oh, Sheila, yeah. Okay, she says it's the anniversary of Greg Lake's passing, and it's the anniversary of Pearl Harbor. And the interesting thing is, when I think about the anniversary of Pearl Harbor, it sparks a memory in me because on December 7th of 1999,
oh my God,
Megan and I had our first date. So today is our 26th first date anniversary.
We were only together for less than 2 years when we were living together by that point and engaged, and we were married.
About 13 months later, you moved out here.
Yeah.
And we started living together, and then
9/11.
Right before 9/11 is when we got married.
And I had lost my job 5 days.
Yeah.
I had been laid off of my job.
Indeed.
5 days before 9/11.
A day that will live in infamy for sure.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Just the first couple of it's ever since we met, like there's been like crazy thing after crazy thing after crazy thing, but we've been together through it all. We have. I'm wrapping up, and they're going, bye y'all. So I better actually finish wrapping up. I thank y'all for hanging out, and patrons, don't forget. The first date did turn out much better than Pearl Harbor. Indeed.
Don't forget, patrons, if you're interested and you are graphically inclined, we've got our artwork contest going on as well. So
Yes.
if you have any questions, hit me up and I'll be happy to chat with you. All right. Be well, friends.
We love you all. Take care of yourselves and each other.
See you soon.
To quote Jerry Springer.
Indeed.
But it's always a good line.
Indeed. Bye, y'all.